Start investing now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with Supersize You Annual Challenge. Today and all this month, we've been focusing on financial health and well-being. And this week, our focus is on building wealth. How do you build wealth? Number one, by starting to invest now. So often we put off, just like, giving money to charity or helping other people. We put it off and put it off and put it off until we never actually get into the routine and the habit of doing it. One of the things I was taught when I was young was to put aside a part of your money first. We've talked about this, and then invest that money. The time value of money, you've probably heard that expression before, is incredibly powerful. It's about letting time work for us instead of working hard to invest. If you start to put aside just $50 a month at age 20, by the time you reach retirement age, you've got $1 million. Anybody can be a millionaire if they can put $50 a month aside. That's pretty sweet, right? That's, $12, $13 a week. That's one or two coffees at Starbucks or Caribou or your favorite coffee shop. So we want to keep in mind that it's about doing something, setting it up automatically, and just letting the time value of money and interest and all the great inventions that have happened in the financial markets work for us instead of us working harder for our money and for our investments. Nowadays, you don't have to be an expert. You used to have to be an expert or hire an expert in order to invest for you. But nowadays, with the internet, and be careful, buyer, it's always buyer beware still. You can use index funds. You can use all different technologies and strategies that are available that were never available before. We are truly living in the opportunity age, in my opinion, in that the internet has, in many instances, leveled the playing field and allowed people to get involved in businesses and investments and things that they never would have been able to be involved in before, because everybody who can get an internet connection has access to this information and this technology these days. So today, think about, I guess our question for today is, do you have money invested? Have you been investing money? I'd be curious, what was your first investment? And at what age did you start investing? Share those in the comments below so we can learn from one another. I think I started investing my first job out of college for sure. And then I started investing in businesses and other things besides just the markets, right? Because it's about getting into the market and letting time work for us, not trying to time markets and have the perfect opportunity. There are people that make a living doing that, guessing what things are going to go up or down. I always thought of it as legalized gambling. And so it's something I choose not to participate in. And the ex and I had a bad experience during the real estate crash and the lenders crashes of the 2009 timeframe, and literally lost millions of dollars. And so, things totally outside of our control. I personally like to invest in things that I have more control over. That's why I like to buy and sell and build businesses. I at least have some control over how successful that is or is not. Versus the stock market, I am dependent on the markets. I'm dependent on the economy as a whole. I'm dependent on things that I have zero control over. So think, excuse me, time for another drink of coffee. Think about, and don't beat yourself up. I mean, like I said, I had to start all over again to build up my investment funds, and I'm doing a little bit of that now, yet again, because things outside of our control happen. Life happens, and we want to have buffers and things that can help protect us, and investing is one of those things. And the truth is, if you take your money to invest off the top, as soon as you have money coming in, you won't even notice that small percentage that's missing. If you make $2,000 a week and you put $200 in your investment account, are you really going to miss it? No, you're probably not going to miss it. And that's not really a super high income, right? All right. So think about a couple of things today from a reflective question standpoint. And I like this question. I've been asking myself this question a lot this year. What fear or meaning have I placed on investing that prevents me from doing it? And be super honest. Mine is on fear of losing my funds because of things I don't have control. I think I just talked about that 3 times. And so now I know that I can address that fear, that underlying fear, and eliminate all the past experiences and just say, hey, those are just lessons learned. Now what? What's next? Also think about what if you take and start investing right now? What if you don't wait until you learn something? What if you don't wait for the right cryptocurrency? What if you don't wait for the right stocks or bonds or anything? What if you just started doing it now and use the time value of money to your benefit instead of trying to time the markets all the time? Can you tell I was married to a very unsuccessful day trader for a while? All right. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start building wealth this week. Comments below. And if you don't have an investment account, you don't have an investment account. My investment account I've been tapping into and is very low right now, which is part of why I'm building a school community. Part of why I'm helping other people to build their businesses is because I want to build my nest egg back up. All right. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow for another Supersize You challenge so that we can become the best possible versions of ourselves this year. But guess what? We still won't be done even after the year's over because we're on this path to be the best possible human we can be. And that journey never ends. All right. Have a great day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.